Hey viewers, 2Fortes here, and in this video I want to talk about the My Hero Academia collectible card game sealed deck format and some of my initial impressions and thoughts about that format. So My Hero Academia is a collectible card game, and to play a sealed deck you're going to need 8 packs. So coming in at about $4 a pack, you're gonna probably run tournaments at about $35 to maybe even $40 for a tournament if you wanted to play the sealed deck format in My Hero Academia. After opening up 2 sealed deck pools, I found that my choices were a little bit limited in terms of I could build decks, but the choices of what cards went into those decks were very limited, and I didn't feel like there was very much of a choice. What was interesting though was that I kind of mock played those decks against each other, and that was really fun. The outcomes were very different than what I expected, and it was really exciting to be playing those 2 decks against each other. I feel that for the My Hero Academia collectible card game, in this initial impression is that it's definitely made for building your own deck and not for the sealed deck format, more of a standard deck format of opening up a bunch of packs and creating your own decks. So with that, I want to talk about some other card games that have a sealed deck format. So one of the card games I want to talk about is Android Netrunner from Fantasy Flight Games. So this game unfortunately is no longer printed, but was a very popular game, card game, and it did have a sealed deck format. To play in that format, there was a kind of a sealed deck starter, which was probably about $15, and that contained a standard set of cards that you can use that's going to be in every single sealed deck. So you're going to need one of those packs. In addition, you would open up 3 booster packs, which are going to run about $4 each. So that would be an additional $15, so going to be about $30, and then you can play a sealed deck in the Netrunner format. The Netrunner game was really fun. Unfortunately, they're no longer being supported, and so that's probably not a great comparison. Another sealed deck format is made by the same company called Keyforge. So Keyforge is made by Fantasy Flight Games here, same as Android Netrunner, and to play in the sealed deck format of Keyforge, you would get about $12 for 1 starter pack, and in that starter pack, that's all you need to play in that sealed deck. Unfortunately, it's also no deck building, so what you get in that starter pack is everything that you need, and you can't subtract or add cards. So while that game is still going to be supported and is really fun, there is no actual deck building, so there's no options in the process of creating your decks for the sealed deck format. But it is really fun because you don't have to spend a lot of money, which I don't like in the constructed format, to get the best decks. So the game that I probably played the most of is Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering, you're gonna get 6 booster packs. They're gonna run about $4 each, and if you were to play in a sealed deck tournament format, it's usually going to run about $25 to $30 for that sealed deck format. and there are a set of standard cards that you can use outside of the cards that you pull from those 6 packs. So the lands, you can put any amount in your deck, which is usually supplied by the organizer or yourself if you want to, if you've had other packs that you've had previously, or kind of similar to foundations, you need these lands to play your cards. So, and when you open up those sealed deck packs, the Magic packs are going to have about 15 cards per pack, so you have more options to build your 40 card deck in addition to the lands that are not included in the packs. With My Hero, there are 10 cards per pack, and opening up 8 packs gives you 80 cards, and so you're spending more money. So the sealed deck formats are probably going to run about $35 to $40. The game that I feel is very most similar to the My Hero format is Pokemon. Here is a Pikachu Pokemon, but in the Pokemon game, which actually I have not played sealed deck, so I'm not sure if there is a sealed deck format. I know there is a constructed deck format, but in the Pokemon Pot pack, which is going to run about $4 as well, you get the same amount of cards as My Hero, which is 10 cards per pack. And so opening up one of those packs is probably going to be most equal to the My Hero Academia pack. The final game that I have not played but seems to be picking up quite a bit of traction recently is a game called Flesh and Blood, and that game also has a sealed deck format which seems to be very well supported and very similar to Magic, in probably going to run about $4 a pack. I'm not sure how many packs you need, but I think I've seen those tournaments at about $25 to $30 for that format, and there also seems to be quite a bit of choices that you can make in terms of building your deck. So for the My Hero Academia collectible card game, building your deck, I didn't feel like there has been a whole lot of choices in my initial openings of the 2 sealed deck pools, but from the playing those 2 decks against each other, the game seemed to be really fun, but the game definitely seems to be pointing towards your constructed deck as your main form of play, whereas other games like Magic do have constructed, many different forms of constructed, which I think My Hero will have as well. But it also, I do feel like it has a little bit better sealed deck selection, as you can make very many choices in terms of building your deck for sealed deck in your pool of cards that you open. So I think sealed deck is a really great way to build your card pool to be able to play constructed if you don't want to just spend a lot of money. It's a great way to get new players into the game and to make interesting decisions on what cards you would put in your sealed deck. But I felt like I was lacking on some of those decisions in My Hero just because there wasn't enough cards in some of those certain card symbols, or I had too many attack cards, too many foundations, and the ratios just didn't seem correct to go with. So that's my initial impressions of the My Hero Academia collectible card game sealed deck style of play. I will probably open up one more pool of 8 packs to see what kind of deck I can build and see how that works. So that's an ongoing process for me. but at this current stage, that's my thoughts on the sealed deck. So if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and you might see me opening up the final set of 8 packs that I got to complete the booster box that I have that you can take a look at. We'll see ya. Bye.